Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II, War in Europe, as we continue our fight to the last bullet against allies on expert difficulty level with all bonuses maxed, as we are trying to bring the borders, the former borders of the Roman Empire, back under control of the mighty Benito. Well, the Operation Caesar began a couple of turns ago, but Spain resisted the surrender event. Well, I guess the surrender equation, because they've got still some units alive, as we can see, but they still are at large, which is very, very unfortunate. We need that income for Italians as soon as possible. It's probably working for the Brits right now. If we take a look, yeah, see that bump? That's ours, so no more for the Brits. It cannot, it has to fall, okay? We sent Benito himself flew to Madrid to negotiate with Franco the annexation of Spain. Hopefully he will see the way and he will see the light, but it remains to be seen. And in the east we received very much needed supply of anti-tank weapons, as well as we took Murmansk last turn. So hopefully the commies will go down and we will see some nice plunder for Italy, please. I would love to see Spain surrender, not that. I love to see that, but yeah, please Spain. No Spain. Yes! Yes! Good stuff. 298. Oh, look what we got for free. Nice little fighters. Okay, whatever that is. The Japanese Navy is hammered in the Battle of Midway. Naval warfare, nice to see that. Not bad. Production tech development. Maybe not necessarily as impactful, but we've got some things going on. Still anti-tank units, it will take some turns. Italy, look at that income after the fall of the pesky little Spain. We're getting there, folks. Algiers next. Algiers, Portugal, Gibraltar, Tunis next on the line. They flew away. Morozovsk. They evacuate. Is Victoria tense? In the east? No way. Voronezh, move out. No entrenchment there. Well. If we could take Voronezh, that would be glorious. Of course, Leningrad front recovers. We'll need to bring our bombers further to bombard Leningrad with the help of artillery. That should be enough to break them. Oh, you little bitch. Now, we have to remember that this unit is in here. In Orel. Only 1 point. We need to bombard it properly. And... where was it? Shut up. Lose 5 points or something similar. Only 2. I don't recall where it was. Okay. Voronezh. And Orel. Jesus. Hold the line. Romanian forces, do not retreat. Beautiful performance. Someone is not attached, apparently. In Rzew. Great stuff. Soviets are still not upgraded. No! Depend? And they've got only one attack. I still forget that. Really? Leaving Morozovsk open. Ah, we need to destroy it, of course. We will not suffer this. Presence there for long. I'm going to leave this location be. We can send the garrison somewhere else. Murmansk is ours. That's the important thing. Jesus. Ugh. Good stuff. Let them rest. We have higher priorities. The Roman battleship is launched. Oh, partisans in the freaking Iraq, Palestine, or the land. We've lost a couple of MPPs per turn. We'll see what awaits for us on the Moscow border. Krasnodar, Kor. A lot of stuff. Strategic bombers, you love to see that. And you love to see that as well. Plenty of garrisons ready to deploy. Speaking of which, we've got some partisan hexes to cover, to put it lightly. And all of those are important locations. Probably more important than those. But anyway, let's start with the Iraqi garrison. Before I forget, let's move you to this hex. Now, high seas. We don't see any American presence yet, which is good. You love to see this. Now we need to move on to Lisbon. Now we need to be in range of Algiers as well. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 paratroops. Got only 8 of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we need to operate you to land properly, which means we don't necessarily need you in here, but instead you are outside of range. Anyway, we will take care of one of the fighters, as it's pretty useful. We will operate to blockade Gibraltar. Now, bombers. I'll first upgrade you. You can stay in here. Bordeaux. Mines first. Barcelona. and Madrid. And of course, we will think about those. Paratroopers can drop. We cannot properly move you. How to proceed? We are not in that much of a hurry in this regard now. Range. Let's take a look at range. Not operate. We will move them, all of them, actually. Maybe not you. This is medium bomber, so not you. Range of 10. Range of 11, okay. So, move you up. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should suffice. With medium bomber, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll be at 10. That fleet should suffice. Now prepare. The amount of these bombers should suffice with dealing with those guys, which means you guys are going to fly somewhere else. Are going to deploy you in amphibious transport vessel to help us properly. We'll deal with tank, move out with our units to attack Lisbon when necessary. And of course, we will help bombard some other locations in the meantime. That shouldn't take too long. Yeah, but still, it may take some time. Now that was completed, which is nice. 165. So we cannot go for any of that. We can go for subs. But let's go for another cheat in here. Now let's actually go for you. Hopefully they will not go for the... They shouldn't. They shouldn't declare war on Algiers, which is key to our strategy. We cannot have that. Let's buy 2 garrisons. Let's move to Finland, shall we? Now. How are we doing? Now, there is a chance. It is small, but there is a chance that we can break through to this hex. Which means I will even risk moving this army out. Jesus. Well, there is no more chance. Let's put it this way. There might have been one, but it's gone. Okay, so we will spend some time reinforcing stuff around here, preserving shells. Let's take some locations. Why not? Let's move back. We don't need to wait for anything anymore. I will move up just to see... Yeah, there is no partisan hex. I will move up just to see what's going on. Now to Africa. Let's take the oil. Nice, captured MPPs. Captured the oil. Oil first. It's ours now. I'm not sure where they flew. Oh my dear lord. Seriously. Doesn't seem like they flew it to here, so... Okay. Now that's a bit tricky. We need to take it. Just to secure some line here. A little bit more. Okay. Can force march from this position. Mosul is recovering. Oil facilities are working. Last port will fall. If only the town was at better supply than 0, that would have helped a lot. Fortunately, we won't lose due to lack of supply in there. Anyway. Now, to the east. Research for the... yeah, nothing happening. Shame. Of course they are. Let's try to take some towns. Nice. If only you were able to move in, right? Now we've got some stuff to deal with. Quite gloriously, I may add. Still not attached, weird. At least you will auto-attach now. Yeah. Let's take care of him. If he wants me to give me a freebie, I will take it. So we sit in here with the mighty garrison of Blue Division. Now let's make sure that we reattach to proper units. Castle Ring. Armies. First and foremost. You will help us out to take probably Gibraltar. But we'll see. We need more stuff in there. Got some nice advantage, but still. We need to move up. Who can go the furthest? You. Of course you are. But maybe we'll be lucky enough to actually destroy. Catch them off balance. Yeah, I think it's probable. But we'll have to spend this tank. The fortifications should be broken, they're not. Some might say unfortunate, as it is. It would be the truth. Let's move you up closer. Now, can we take Rzew? That would be gain worth of talking about. With that performance, not really. That would cut off the guy in Wielkie Łuki, but it wasn't meant to be. Advance up. Now we know that he was in Orel and in here, but he moved away, so he probably also moved away. No. Well, in this case, let's demolish it. Oh, you are not in range. That will work. Wow, nice. Greenland, love to see it. Now, what I don't love to see it is you, two of you, in a particularly vulnerable location like that. Really? What is this? Bush. Okay, Bush, Mr. Bush. You've got a high tank in here to be destroyed. Let's reinforce you while we can. We still have a tank and you. Jeez, really? I know he's entrenched, but come on. That's more like it. 1-to-1. Let's take those odds. Nothing. All right. That would be nice to destroy. But we also need to take a look at what's going on around here. Move to Stalino. Reinforce. Nonsense. Can we destroy him properly? Nah. Not this turn. Maybe there was a chance. It's gone now anyway. Now I'm pretty sure we'll need help from you, but yeah. Still a bit too tough. Nice bombardments. Guess we attack. Nice! I love to see that. Easy kill, not really. Can spend some attacks on you instead. We have broken through the river. Now we will attack twice against this army. Jesus! Move you up. Move you up. Die. Okay. It's good enough. It has to be. You will hold the line. Give me the skill at least, please. Yeah. For now you will have to hold the torch. We are slowly advancing. We'll recuperate our losses. Let's move in. Also slowly. And we might even transfer some of the garrisons, like you, to other locations where we will need them. And unfortunately, I'm dumb as well. So we don't operate you. Good news is you can still recover a little bit. There is still time. The bad news is we need to operate some units away from here, and I wanted this anti-tank ready, but I'm dumb. So be it. Stay in port. We're doing good. Oh, look at that. I haven't noticed this one. Well, we'll have to deal with this issue. Desert bomber. But Algiers first. We are prepared to land. I've got my guy ready to deploy in a proper unit. Now, we finally have some stuff that we can buy with Italians, so let's go for it. Now, we should have level 3 by then, so let's go for that. And let's go for medium bomber. And leave the remainder of the MPPs for a better future, let's put it this way. Algeria and Tunisia is next on the line. We'll destroy it properly. And everyone in our path that dares to, well, fight against us. Research looking good. Amphibious warfare going. Command, once this is done, we'll invest under cheat in here slowly, and we'll continue going with the tech that we have. Maybe second. No, naval weaponry should be earlier than that, so no need to that. After this is done, we'll have a free cheat. Most likely something that will be useful long term. Maybe even heavy bombers, who knows? We'll have a ton of stuff to buy. We've got carrier to buy after all. We'll need to invest into it. We've got plenty of good units still left. Fighters, all the air power has to be bought. Battleship. We will contest the pesky Americans and Brits. Look at that. Again, they struck us again. Naval power. 6 ships. Where the hell do you have those? Let's just provide some background screen in here. Preserve shelves. Upgrade. Reinforce what is needed. And move up. Dig in, and we'll spend you properly after we are at 3 shells, and air power is in here as well. Good advances. I want to take Pskov, if possible as well. We're going to leave this direction as it is. I don't think I'm going to guard Polotsk. We've got Daugavpils after all. Speaking of which, let's actually move you closer to provide proper supply to those guys. And to make sure that we will attach automatically for sure. Pskov next, and Tallinn in the west. We are on the doorstep of Moscow. The forces and defenses are strong. In the meantime, as we are guarding this hex, just for division purposes, yeah, I don't want to be surprised in Konyotop. Because that would be disaster. On a grand scale. So we still need to upgrade you. Rostov has to fall, and we have to move down south with sufficient Romanian and German support. The oil has to fall. And why it has to fall? Well, national morale due to Murmansk has to fall because they get how many? 1,120 MPPs per turn. And it will go to our account instead of theirs. Look at that. Disgusting. Yeah, Spain gone. Look, that's what we want to see. Spain ours. Nice. The locations are still recovering. I mean, towns are at 6, but mines, big cities, and of course capital, they all need to recover. We have railway, which is working to lead to the entirety of country. We've got some easy kills on the Americans as well, which is nice. And that might be another one of those kills as well. And of course, with Gibraltar going down, Brits will go down below 75, which is a threshold. And that's important. Yeah. But for now, that's going to be it. It was a pretty good turn. Everything being said. All the oil fields will work for Germans now. And we've got only one last point of resistance that we'll have to deal with against Brits in the east. And that will be it for their pesky presence. Beautiful control over those locations by Italian forces. The last strongholds of Brits resistance, Almeria and Gibraltar. And one in here, the mountains of Spain. And the evil allies will be no more in continental Europe. What a glorious day ahead of us, hopefully. But still, a lot of fight is in front of us. Portugal, Algiers, Tunis, next on the line. Garrisons coming through. Not in a great amount, but they are coming. Units, new units, tank in October, Germany, anti-tank still, I mean, cannot forget about this next turn. And it will be glorious, I say so myself. Dumitrescu even has some, gained some value. What do we do with you? Doesn't change much. The good HQ is not attaching to everything that I would prefer, but we've got some units coming to attach once more. That's a bit too risky to my liking. Look at that. Look at that. Ugh. Move in there. That's actually good. Let's leave it outside of our control for now. I don't like this salient because it can be used against us, but I don't have the force to deal with it properly. How is Kursk looking? We'll be able to operate you in 2 turns. Or even move you. I mean, you can move you right now. He will grant us 8 supply anyway. So that's not an issue. Then we move you to here. Yeah. Makes sense. Hopefully they can hold the ground. I would love to take Voronezh. But anyway, I'm talking too much as per usual. For now, that's going to be it. We have broken through the Don River line next to Voronezh. Taking this town would be huge for the potential counter-offensive capabilities of Russians around this area. Like, they wouldn't have any supply around here, let's be real. So that would be a big deal, as there are no towns in this sector that can supply them. Look at them. For supply. If only you weren't behind the river, we would have crushed you. Maybe, but still, it's time to shut up. Thank you for watching once more, and I will see you next time.